Hello. Are we all now here? We start today a little bit differently. Everything is okay. Oh no, you're still sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, 21 degrees, I'm so happy. Hello, Micheline, Bublina. Hey, Sana. I'm doing very well, thank you. I've got a fan going here in the kitchen. It is very nice to even go out to cook. While I will be cooking, I will be getting hot for you. I don't know if that is a euphemism or not. ASMR substream, yes. But that's good, prickly. Yes. Hello, Nadine. That is very nice. I don't know why I've started with an ASMR French accent, but I have. Here, look at my forearm and my beautiful watch from my youth community of the Dadzig, taking fans in the kitchen. Yeah, not that kind of fan, probably. Yeah. Everything does indeed sound like a euphemism when we speak like this. Oui, oui, pharmacie, non, c'est pas. Je pas. He's super making a rug. We're all melting today, I have to say. Somehow this apartment is staying reasonable, but my poor little plants. Okay. This is not a secret stream, no, it's just hello, Manatee with the chef is getting cooked while cooking. I beg your pardon. 39 degrees in the Netherlands, because you're not used to that, are you? You're all melting. At least if you're in Amsterdam, you can throw yourself into the canal, and if you're anywhere else, you can throw yourself into the dike. What is Bloodfest? I do not understand. Just make sure you hydrate and take an umbrella. Take an umbrella. Yes, take an umbrella. That is what you need to do. Take a big umbrella. I'm not going to scream. Don't worry. Don't worry, but I am going to. I'm going to on ASMR in a moment. I'm just turning down my level here. Only 33 in Whitechapel. Lucky you. This is a warning. I will on ASMR now. Okay? On ASMR is coming. In 5, 4, 3. Alright, chat. There we go. I thought I'd start a little gently there today. That's how I'm feeling. Can you all hear me okay? Volume's all good. No volume shock for you. Well, I have to say I'm intrigued by this soup today, because on the face of it, it's just a very simple thing. Just a very simple thing indeed. I'll move that around a little bit there. So Mango gets a better view. I refill my water bottles from my plants. It's crazy how much water we all need, isn't it? Yeah, well, it's supposed to rain. We're supposed to have rain coming through next week, Monday or Tuesday. We'll see, of course, it's weather. And but it's a heat wave. But we've been here before. I remember 2010, 11, 12. I was tour guiding out in 38 plus, and at one point it was 40 degrees. But I didn't have to tour guide that day, luckily. But the hottest tour I did was 38, and I was consistent. A couple of weeks of that, actually, and you know, this too shall pass, basically. I mean, if you can keep your garden watered, this is prime growing season. That is a lot. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be 39 tomorrow, and I'm taking some folk out to cook the horror, so it's gonna be cozy. We're gonna be cozy. Mainly dry here at the moment. It's dry. Yeah, so it's not unbearable, But Prague goes through this little cyclical. Hey, look, we've got a lion. Look. It's thunderstorms, which is, I mean, hopefully that's what we get. It's what we had last year. Nothing, never really got much above 34 degrees. With thunderstorms every couple of days, and then it gets humid, of course. Yeah, well, because we had a sort of wetter patch. Oh, we're going through a heat wave right now. Isn't it so miserable? If you don't like the heat, you don't like the heat. It's kinda so yeah. But if you're a lizard, then you'll be okay. But I'm not, I'm a big old black Labrador dog that likes to sit in the shade. Give me the winter time, please. Oh, it's summertime, and there's earthquakes. It could be a lot worse now. Take it all in a stride and hydrate. That's all you can do to vibrate happily today. No, we like summer. Summer produces some of the best things like nectarines and apricots and raspberries and blackcurrants. And I bought some blackcurrants today. Oh my god, they're fresh blackcurrants. Oh, so we have a simple soup. I think it's a simple soup. If you're cooking along, it's surprisingly simple, and I'm to be convinced. But then I've been convinced before. Uh, it will never be on Spotify if I have anything to do with it. That's We'll find this elsewhere. Hello, Kukanai. Um, hello, everyone. Hello to you too. Um, yeah, I mean, look, get out and paddle your feet in the pool. We can. Well, it seems like we're lagging a bit. We can make fruit salads, and there's melons. Oh, melon. Actually, we'll have a bit of melon in a minute. So yeah, I'm just loading up my chats here so I can get my receipt. My recipe. Um, well, what do you make a fruit salad? Go make it. Go ahead and make one. Can you not make one? Quickly, go make a fruit salad. What goes in your fruit salad? Um, Dadzig best hits with ukulele now with exclusive glitter stickers. Can we do that? Yes, please. Um, all right, my fruit salad needs to have grapes, and I'm a sucker for watermelon. And I I mean it's a bit cheeky. I quite like sunflower seeds in there sometimes. I know, extreme. And but then things of banana, and you let that go a little bit mushy, and that's just sweetness. And then orange, I know, nectarine, and strawberries. That would be a good one, wouldn't it? Honey melon, good. Orange is a must. I know it's bizarre. You kind of go, oh, I don't really. It's like, yeah, but you need that tart, and then a squeeze of lemon. And if you're feeling frisky, then you obviously a little bit of cinnamon, and as I say, sunflower seeds, little texture. It's quite interesting, quite good. Oh, mango, pomegranate, oh, all of it. Iced coffee. Well, I'm gonna have an iced coffee actually. The joys of I am gonna have an iced coffee, but I'm also gonna hydrate. So panic ye not. Um, this is one of the best finds in the last couple of years from DM of all places. Oh, of course, it's DM. Utah Lake sea salt drops. 70 trace minerals from the Great Salt Lake. And I don't know, quite good. You don't taste it. They also do them like a magnesium and a zinc kind of thing like that. All right. So what we got? Someone was asking what the soup is today. The soup today is Supe Kos. Is that right? Have I pronounced that right? Why is my WhatsApp not loaded up? I love pomegranate too. Have you ever had fresh pomegranate juice? I think potentially probably Prickly has. Yes, it's astringent. It's why it's so healthy. But in Italy, they just juice them on those orange juices. They're like that. So, oh my god, goths in the soup. We'll make a black soup. Just yeah. And then you're not messing around with all those bits. But I mean, I do. It's true that it. La la la. Let's get back to the soup question because I've been asked and I didn't answer. So I'm getting the ice. We are making a Kosovan chicken and yogurt soup. My God, why is this not loading up? All right, the coffee's been in the fridge anyway because it's from yesterday. My cafetiere from yesterday. There we go. And a dash of milk because that's what I like my coffee in. So in terms of ingredients today, we have a very short list, which is what makes it kind of interesting, I think. Not the watermelon. That's for me, and that's my iced coffee, and that's my hydrating drink. I'm going to put them there in front of me. No, come on, WhatsApp. You're not playing ball with me. That's because I got slightly damp fingers. It is called Supe Pule Mikos. Chicken pule, right? Soup chicken with yogurt. So we've got chicken. This is 500 grams. We're just going to roll ahead with that. And 400 grams of yogurt. But I've got 500 grams of yogurt, so I'm just going to roll ahead with that. 2 egg yolks. I'm going to go 3 tablespoons of flour. I will use a gluten-free substitute. Dried mint. Did I forget fucking mint? Excuse my language. I guess I'll find some mint somewhere. And butter, which is all sprinkled on at the end, and brown rice. So we can start this off right now. Very simply, because the chicken is going to go on and cook. Let's do it in my big pot. Let's do it in my big pot. Things flying out of the cupboard at me. Doesn't say much water. What does it say? How much water in the recipe? Paste. Yes. 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 It's interesting, Albanian. So first, I should say, finding the Kosovan recipe was interesting. I did ask my friend, and she said it's pazjul, which is very similar to what we've already made. As I said in my video, the cuisine in the region is quite mm, overlaps, right? So we kind of have to just accept that. In a pot, we boil 1 liter of water and then put the chicken pieces to boil for 30 to well, only 1 liter of water, really. It's going to be quite a thick soup. Oh no, the yogurt, I guess. The yogurt's going to the low yogurt, of course. Well, we're going to go 1200 because I've got 500 grams, haven't I? I've got 500 grams of water. 1200. 500 grams of chicken, I mean. I'm quite intrigued, as I say. So, 1.5 liters of water. Let's just wash our chicken a little bit first. Oh, what's that? Something floating in there. That's balls. Water the plants. In my grandparents would put the dish water. This is before they got a dishwasher. Make life easier. But they would put their dishwater on the roses because they like soapy water because it's a little bit alkaline. Because my grandfather grew up at a time when he was still drawing water from a well, so he didn't waste much. Those people. I mean, towards the end of his life, as he's getting older, of course, a bit different. But so we got ourselves just a couple of chicken thighs. I don't know, can you see that? Yeah. And they're just going to go in. They're not fried. There's nothing fancy going on there. And they're going to go up to boil for 40 minutes. So we're going to have a lot of time to chat today. Chat. Put my stove on. I'm gonna put my stove on. Put my stove on. I put my stove on. I'm gonna put my stove on. And I'm gonna put some salt in there right away. Draw the flavors out. That's what I wanna say. We're gonna draw that flavor out. I'm gonna put some peppercorns in as well. It doesn't say that in the recipe, but I'm gonna do it anyway, 'cause I like it that way. I thought I had some dried mint, but I guess I don't, which kind of is a bit silly, 'cause that says it in the recipe. Okay, well, chat, I guess we'll, I don't even have mint tea. Do I have mint tea? Why don't I even have mint tea? Most unfortunate. Ah, well, there it is. Dried mint coffee. I don't even know what that means. Ain't watermelon chicken a TikTok trend? What? You could concentrate it. You could what you would do is puree it, and then there's quite a lot. There is a lot of substance. You could make watermelon chicken. Why can we cook mango meat and mango and pineapple by the fruit is wrong? Well, I don't know. I mean, it was a popular thing, wasn't it, to have melon and ham as a starter. It was a very 90s thing, actually. Oh, mm. Oh my God. Thank you, Sana. Hey, me, Bob, official. And just followed me and VT on 2 days ago. Mm. It's not seedless, but it might as well be. Non-starters, which is a shame. I personally think the seeded melons taste better. It's not the best, but I'll take it. I've shared this before that I grew up in the UK where watermelon was just a tragedy most of the time. Mm. I'd love a watermelon in my belly. Best way to hydrate, folks. Because nature packs all that stuff that you need in it. Cucumbers. Mm. Well, there's also ceviche, isn't there? Which is a fish. It's just cooked in lime juice. I've never tried it actually. I'd like to. It's all right. They're not. With your tofu, mm, how are you preparing it? Are you grilling it? If you were grilling it, you could make a nice baste with some pineapple, soy sauce, mm, a bit of tomato paste, marinate it, whack it on the grill as you go, baste it a bit. Don't put it over the flames. All with the mango. Ah, refresh. Tofu, such a beautiful blank slate. It is indeed. So, chicken is on. Now it's just got to boil. I should probably put a lid on it, shouldn't I? Will help with that endeavour. Um, let's get back to this recipe. In a pot, we boil 1 litre of water and then put the chicken pieces to boil for 30 to 40 minutes. After we've drained 25 minutes, after we have drained 25 minutes of boiling, this translation is not good. add the rice. So we're going to set the timer. I'm going to simmer for 15 minutes. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for brown rice. I don't think it may mean brown rice either, because that recipe doesn't look like brown rice. It's a bit of a weird translation, gang, because there doesn't happen to be any Albanian speakers here, are there? Are there any Albanian speakers? Because the word in Albanian. Yeah, well, I'll just do that. Translate to. No. I want it untrans. Show original. Because it says Filtran Cafe Oriz. Now, cafe apparently is brown, but I suspect it also means grains or dry rice, right? Because it's like 1 teaspoon of 1 tablespoon of dry mint coffee. So what do they mean by coffee? A bit confusing, isn't it? Also, brown rice ain't going to cook in 15 minutes. I can tell you that much. So we're going to use white rice, unless you have brown rice and you want to cook it longer. Maybe a coffee spoon? No, because it says 1 tablespoon of dry mint coffee and 1 cup of dry coffee. I cannot make. Oh, hang on. I haven't used DeepL. Let's try DeepL because their translations are often better than the other stealing AI engines. Copy. Go. DeepL. Maybe it's ground. Maybe it's ground. Yeah, maybe it's ground rice. So it's rice flour. But I don't know. Detect a language. Yeah, please do. Well, let me choose. Albanian. Dude. What? It doesn't want it. Keeps trying to sell me stuff. Brown rice, but it's not. I don't think it's flour. I really don't. We're all puzzling it out. Right. All right. Well, Deep L just says 1 cup of rice and 2 tablespoons of dried mint, and just completely ignores it. So I think we go with that. It'll be easier, isn't it? Goose morning. It is a goose morning. Pitter patter on your goose morning. All right, well that answers that quandary, chat. We're just going to go with a cup of rice. If you happen to have bought brown rice, you can put it in the cupboard and never use it. Let me. I just like the idea of it more than I like the taste of it. Is the problem. All right, we're going to go 3 egg yolks because I'm feeling rich, and because I happen to have 3 eggs. So let's separate these out. Lumpy little yolk. Come on. They're also kind of small, these yolks. Because we're once, twice, three times. Ah, I split it. Shit. It's all right. And then tomorrow for breakfast, I can have my egg white omelet. Oh my god. Excuse me. Hi. Yeah, I like some like skinny latte with an egg white omelet. Oh, you only have eggs? Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take an omelet. Do you have like skim milk? Okay. Well, I'll take like oat milk. You don't have oat milk? Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take a latte. Oh, goodbye, Micheline. I hope you have a nice day. Fruits and friends. That's the way to go, Jolly Heart. I just served the soup. I just searched the soup. Pule because and there's a product by this for flour. Yes, it's just 2 tablespoons. Yes, that's what I'm going to be using is corn flour. Yeah. There we go. Exactly. Use eat cucumbers and melon. Best hydration. There's already minerals in there and electrolytes. And pinch of salt in your water. Pinch of salt in your water. All right. Is it boiling? Is it? It is boiling. Oh, God. We're going to turn that down. So that's going to cook now for 20 odd minutes. And then we're going to burn our cup of rice. Our little beaker of joy. Oh, that's something. That's something that someone could bring me from the States. Lovely people ask me, what can we bring you from the States? You can bring me a set of American measuring cups. You can't find them here. And preferably stainless steel. I'm putting a request out. Happy to pay for those. That is a quarter of a cup. That is a quarter of a cup. This is going to be a very ricey soup. I'm not sure about this. Doesn't say grams, it says a cup. What kind of cup did the Albanians use? Who knows? We'll find out. I cannot do almond milk. It's just why would you do that? Okay. I'm gonna soak that rice for a bit. She reduces the cooking time a touch. Also, whatever you say, my brother's like, you don't need to wash rice. Like, really? Look at that. Look, why would you not wash it? Any of you out there who are not washing your rice, do you wash your hands when you come home? Why wouldn't you wash your rice? It's dried on the floor. It goes into sacks, transported on the roads. Wash your rice. Wash your fruit. Like what? What are American measuring cups? Oh, you don't know. So very often for like cake recipes, it's much easier to measure with cups. So I have this little one, which is pretty cute, and on it I've got a quarter cup measurement, which tells me that it is 4 tablespoons. So 4 tablespoons makes up a quarter of a cup. And then on the other side, I've got milliliters and fluid ounces, right? So this is quite handy, but it's too small. So American cups will come in quarter cup, third cup, half cup, 1 cup, maybe even smaller. I don't know. And then you get tablespoons, and you get teaspoons and tablespoons, and they come in a little ring, so you can hang them up, and they're all together, and you get quarter teaspoon, half teaspoon, teaspoon, half tablespoon, tablespoon, and then you go up to this. So 4 tablespoons makes a quarter of a cup, and then a recipe, for example, I make these. I found this oat-based banana pancakes, and of course you can get gluten-free oat, and that is 1.5 cups oats, half a cup of milk, 1 banana, 2 eggs. You mix that all together with a bit of baking powder, pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of thing, and then you got it. So if you're making a cake, you just go cups, cups, cups. Easy, isn't it? You can, but it's just the set measures there, really. Um, Sometimes you just gotta have the what the hell attitude. Just like French yogurt cake, you use the yogurt cup for measurements. Exactly. So that's another way of doing it. So if you have a small yogurt cup, not a biggie like that, small one, so you'd use that yogurt, and then you'd do a cup of 1 yogurt pot of oil, normally typically one of sugar, and then 2 of flour or whatever else. You mix it all together. But American talks usually go in cups and then spoons. Yes, yes. It's not complicated. It's much easier when you're making a cake because you don't have to weigh anything. That's what makes it easier. You don't have to weigh that stuff out. You just go, here's a cup of flour, here's a cup of flour, here's a cup of sugar, milk, bang, easy. Teaspoons, tablespoons, cups. Yep. I like it. I'm not resistant against it. I mean, I am a. Don't get me wrong. I'm a European, right? Give me your metric system. I like a bit of metric system, but I grew up with inches and feet as well. I'm not old enough that I remember in the UK everything was measured in feet and inches. Actually worked at a builder's merchant, which is quite ironic because people used to come in and buy a piece of 2x4 at 3 meters. Well, they didn't actually. They bought a piece of 2x4 inch timber at 2.8 meters because they were still selling it in imperial lengths, but we had to mark it with metric measures. Ridiculous. Anyway, I remember it was a beautiful moment where this old builder came in, very open-minded individual, and he's going on about the regulations that have been brought in. And we have to understand, of course, that EU legislation was never dictated. It was just whether a government wanted to adopt it or not. This was weights and measures, right? So when I started as a boy working my first job, the cement bags were 50 kilograms, and the plaster bags were 40 kilograms. Sandbags again were 40 kilos or something. It was huge. And there was an old boy who worked there, and he'd been working in that same location, and he used to hump the coal sacks, and they used to be 200 weight, which was 80 kilos. So where the barges would come in, and with the coal, and then they'd bag up the coal, and he'd hump it on his back, and they'd walk to the top of the yard to load it up onto the wagon, and then they would drive that to the local coal depot, and then people would buy their coal from there, right? So this guy was old enough. I was like, I don't know, 15, 16, and he was in his 80s, to give you an idea of this. Anyway, so there used to be 50 kilogram bags of cement, and then they changed it, and they became 25 kilos, and plastic bags were 20 kilos. And this guy comes in, he goes, "Oh, that bloody EU were coming in there with their regulations and stuff. What's wrong with the 50 kilo bag of cement?" and he goes to pick up a bag of plaster. We're now weighing 20 kilograms. He goes, "Oh, my back." So, yeah. Good afternoon, nothing but lurking. We've made it into view. Classic old man line. Yeah, I know, but it's just the complaining, isn't it? I don't get it. Right, egg whites can go away. Oh, I'm gonna have to close that curtain soon. It's gonna be too much. Too much. It's gonna be much too much, much too young. Married with a kid by you're 21. Say oh, 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 oh. Do 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 do. Diddle 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 diddle. Diddle 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 diddle. How are we all? Chat seems to have stopped chatting. Is it because I've lost you? You're not sweating. All right, what do we do? Let's look ahead. Because actually, let's look at what? Um, the sound of the drum. I want to make hot chocolate. Why do you make iced hot chocolate? Just saying. Thanks, Ray Ray. Go away. Clean from the bones, boiled pieces. In the bowl, we put the yogurt, 2 egg yolks, salt. I'm going to put salt in there. 1 tablespoon of flour mixed all together with how much mass is formed in a pot where we boiled the flesh and the rice. Add 1 cup of tea with cold water. What? I don't understand. All right, we'd have to decipher this again. Or we put it through DeepL because it's this is highly confusing. In a bowl, we put the yogurt, 2 egg yolks, 1 tablespoon of flour, mix all together with the wire, which I guess means whisk, only until a homogeneous mass is formed. In the pot where we boiled the meat, add the rice, add 1 cup of tea with cold water. 1 teacup of cold water and put the pot on the fire. Slowly add the sauce with the yogurt, but at the same time mixing the soup slowly until it gets boiling. I know. No, it's not tea. It's just a bad translation from Albanian. Here we go. DeepL will sort this out. Oh, I copied the English translation, and then wondered why it's not working. Doodle 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 doodle. Should I read the shall I attempt reading the Albanian for you? Nie, tas ventusim kosin to whatever 2 is. Je verda veze kripje jede nugre jele miel I pergiemie je gitia shivashka metel vietim derisetietio. I have to say I quite like the sound of Albanian. It's quite a pretty language. Copy. That's what you said. All right. Paste. Now I want it in English, yo. I want it in English, not Czech. I don't know why you ask me British English, yes. In a bowl, we put the yogurt, 2 egg yolks, salt, and a tablespoon of flour. We mix everything together with a whisk, and only until we have a homogeneous mixture, so don't overmix it. In the pot where we've simmered the lamb, I guess the word for meat in Albanian is lamb, and rice. Add 1 cup of cold water. Okay, so we cool it a little bit. Place the pot back on the heat. Slowly pour in the yogurt sauce, stirring gently until the soup comes to a boil. Turn off the heat. Okay. How many languages do I speak? Well, the question is, how many languages do I speak well? I speak English. I speak rough German, functional Czech, and forgotten French. And then entiendo un poquito español. Entiendo un poquito español. Spanish, like, I know Spanish is not the most simple language, but rough German and conversational with bad grammar and limited vocabulary, and with a slight southwest regional Pfalz accent. Yeah, my Czech is good, but that's because they have low expectations. Is the truth of the matter. So it's not that I don't speak reasonable Czech. It's just, you know, my German. That's nice of her to say, but yes, of course I can understand you. I'm not prickly. I was washing it. Oh yeah, we got I can't look for the kazoo today. I think it's at Studio 32. I've said this, I'll say it again. What intrigues me most about this recipe is its absolute simplicity. So I'm really quite excited about this. Oh, it's thick yogurt. Ugh. Whoa! That came out in a big old lump. God, I love yogurt. I don't eat enough of it. I don't eat enough of it. Hey, Tony. It is really good for you. And you know what I really like actually is sheep milk yogurt. Oh my God. And there's a company, I don't know if they still exist. There was a company in England, they made sheep's milk ice cream. And that, folks, is one of the most amazing experiences, ice creamic experiences I've ever had. What are we using for starch, Michael? Well, that's a very good question, Michael. I guess we're going to use this Special Lepkovi pizza mix. I have not had Manx ice cream. Yeah, sheep's stuff is great. Sheep's. I mean, tis true. Tis true. We mix it up. 1 tablespoon of flour. So yeah, I don't have one needs to be careful though, because there is such a thing as a heaped tablespoon, such as this. That's not what we're talking about. So we need to be careful when we're doing a tablespoon that we don't go too much. There we go. Now this just needs to be homogenized and consolidated. You don't want to beat it. Just make sure that flour is incorporated. It says the salt in now, but I have to say, I think I've salted the water. I'm not going to salt more. I think that's all right. Let that sit. And we're almost at rice action. So the Balkans are sort of at these crossroads of Europe, and the cuisine has a lot of Mediterranean, but also Turkish influence. So it's quite interesting. But I don't have mint. Am I going to have to run out and get mint? I might, mightn't I? It's really a problem. Well, Michael Seal's being affected by the he knows our dirty little secrets. Yes. Michael Seal's been watching you this whole time. Michael Seal knows what you're up to. You have to get ready for work. Okay, Ray Ray. Well, enjoy work. Michael Seal sees all my Twitter posts. Oh, yes, he does. Toodles. Toodly pep. Have a good afternoon, y'all. And see you next time. Um, this is where we put the rice in and cook for another 12-15 minutes. And then let me spoon there. Which I still haven't re-oiled. And I'm going to do that now. Okay. And this is really very interesting to me, this recipe. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Why is that, Fiver Frank? What they got in there that intrigues you? Is it the pickles? The Polish do a lot of good pickles. Pierogi mostly. All right, so set the timer. 15 minutes. We will finish before 3 today, folks, because I am rushing around like an absolute loon. My acting students have got their showcase this weekend. So I'm teaching. Well, not teaching, we're rehearsing actually, which is even more exciting. Because they've got their scenes and they've learnt their lines, and now we are playing. That's the fun. I need a biscuit. When I say need, that is obviously subjective. Need a biscuit. Just want the biscuit. I put Twitch in the living room and my dog is freaking out. She's very excited. Oh, because of my, it's me. She's listening to me. Yeah, I really like my kitchen apart from the round sink. Yum, 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 yum. They are gluten free, actually. They are actually gluten free. Thank you, Lily Moosh. Now, who gave them to me? Darn it, it was that lovely couple. She was from America, he was Minion. Was it? Nope, can't remember. Which glass pint? What? Which one are you looking at? Oh, this? No taste test for you, I'm afraid. Good question. Well, as some of you might have seen yesterday, when Petra Cat came for a sit, I was like, no, mate, not happening. Like you, but no. And I love cat cuddles. Hang on. Sorry, chap. Hey, girl. Dried mint. If you don't have time, it's okay. DM, just buy tea bags. I will have time, yeah. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Okay, bye, girl. The dried mint situation is solved. Yay! Um, so there's that. And we're back. Hello. Um, oh my god, I have to say it's chicken smell. It's just chicken and rice. There's no onions. There's no onions. There's no carrot. I think this is the first soup. No, beg your pardon. It's the second soup now because last week's Lithuanian soup had no carrot in it either. It was Mrs. Dadzig, yep. Um, if I love cat cuddles, why don't you have a cat? Okay, this is my personal thing. I grew up in the countryside. My cat's got to go outside and do cat things, and I just don't want a cat in a flat. That's my view. That's my personal thing. But then I'm up for having budgerigars and keeping them in a cage. So I don't know. That's like it's a bit weird, isn't it? A cat in a hat every time. A cat in a hat that sat on the mat. Pat. We're going live. Okay, where are we? Ha! Made you look. Kick up, come. Yeah, Mango. I mean, Mango's super cute, and he's a tiny dog. Um, and I think it's maybe slightly different. Um, is my personal, but there's salt in the pot, but actually that's how the recipe said, just to cook chicken and rice in the pot with water, no salt. There are lazy cats that don't move ever. I know. How did I come to have a gecko? Well, let's say there are small human beings in my life. Whatever. Something like that. Thank you, Alison. Mm, look at that. Nice bit of sediment from my cafetiere. Mm-mm. All right. Oh, God, the sun's coming round. So the process here is that the rice is going to cook. I'm going to take everything off the heat. I need to let the chicken cool um, because I got to take all of that off the bone. That's what she said. And then we mix in this yogurt mix. Oh, butter. Where are you, butter? Where's my wee butter saucepan? Where's my wee butter saucepan? I mean, what I would give for a full set of these, but you have to get them re-tinned, and I think this one is actually due a re-tinning. Anyway, so we're going to put the butter in the mint in the butter. It's going to be warmed up, and the butter will extract the mint. And then at the last moment, you just drop the hot buttery mint onto the soup. You need pictures of mango. You need pictures of mango. Mango is pretty old. I think he's 13 and has had operations and all sorts. Yeah. It's a tiny pan for cooking. 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 A tiny pan. Oh, Mango is a real boomer. Yes, he is. Don't you know? That's the way it goes. Who's messaging me now? Is this my mint delivery? Because if it is, that would be mightily good indeed. Mint delivery. Oh, oh, I think maybe we have a logistical problem. I have a feeling. Yes, yes, that's yes, 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 yes. Mint tea. Because they only have mint tea in bags, but I just open the bags and I use the mint, and it's fine. You're surprised You didn't see my boomer ass. So you were at the Duran Duran concert. Who's the boomer in the house now? Cactalias. Also, where did you run to in Kutnahora? I saw you arrive, jump around for 3 seconds, and then disappear. What was that? Didn't even come to say hi. Didn't even come to say hi. I thought about that's maybe because I was busy. Sat at a table signing cards for people. If I'd seen you, I would have said hi. Oh, pine. The beef era is started. Oh, a while ago. She likes to bait me, I'm a baiter. I'm the baitee, don't you see? Our crowd victim, she just too. Where's it and what I gonna do? Are we all just victims? I'm joking. It's all in jest, of course. But it's nice to see people and say hi. Yeah, go water yourself. Now, Mishi play Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, well, because of the. Well, we'll get there. One thing at a time. That sound like an insult? What sounded like an insult? Me playing Red Dead Redemption or nah? It's all in. There's some other chords here. Something like this, is it? No. This. Yes, twin, come say hi. Don't be so shy. Come and say hello. Thank you, Allison. Nope. Allison, for that gift. Oh, the liquid of life. Hydrate so you don't die, Ray. Thank you, Bernadina. I need to keep practicing my little ukulele. Oh, maybe, oh, just maybe, 'cause when okay, we take from heat. That's a lot of rice. I don't know how this is going to be a soup. It's going to be rice. It's going to be rice and chicken. How is this a soup? It's too much rice. If anyone's cooking this as a soup, do not put a cup in. I don't know what they meant by that. It's a lot of rice. All right, well, that's what it is. It's what it is now. Mainly rice. Them bones, them dry bones. Take that skin off that bone. This is where a cat would be useful. The cat would be like, and then I wouldn't have put salt in the water, FYI, as per the recipe. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be tasty. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an interesting soup. Oh, need to chill that for a minute. Remove the fan. Am I gonna work smart here? Oops. I'm gonna hold this in front of the fan. I know pseudo. This is why I'm intrigued about this. Oh, Albania's great. Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be easy on the stomach. No, okay. So here's the thing. I personally think, I mean, it's just my opinion, that cooking soup is just the thing you got to do, even in hot weather. But I have been having cold suppers, to be fair. Ah, munch the potatoes. Soup is a way of life. It is indeed a way of life. Okay. I just don't. I think the problem with this recipe is that the lost in translation measurements. Uh, it definitely says 1 cup of rice. But what's a cup? Is it an American cup or is it like just a tea cup, like a European coffee cup? That would probably be better. Oh, hang on, my mint delivery. My mint delivery. Ba ba da ba da, ba ba da da da. All right, chat. Chat, we're back. We're back, chat. Back, chat. So back to this cup question. I would suggest half an American cup, or something along these lines, like a coffee cup, if you're making this and haven't yet followed along. So look, dried mint, just to get a tea bag. And I want some mint tea anyway. I do like a bit of mint tea. It's just rice, guys. It's just rice. Shite. All right. Well, you live and learn, and these experiments are gonna catch you out, aren't they? I think it's gonna be tasty. Oops. A bit more butter in my pot. So, almost we are there. How are we doing, chat? Mint supplied, indeed. Thank you, Dashi Live. Okay. Oh, fan's quite useful. I should think about that even in the winter, just for cooling things down. So, we're stripping them bones. Is it too late to fish out the... Yeah, maybe not, but the problem is it's absorbed all my broth. So I have no broth left. And I don't want to cheat on the flavor now. But yes, I think I would. It's a good suggestion. Thank you. I will take some rice out and at least try it, and then maybe I'll just put a bit of chicken bouillon in there, offset it. But obviously that's got different flavors going on, so different taste profile. Shred that chicken. Is it hot? Let's do it by hand. No, there we go. Brothless, mintless. Yeah, it's kind of maybe more like a risotto, but it's the recipes is okay. So let this be the lesson. I put a whole American cup, which I don't know how many grams that is, of rice in there. I would do at least half, if not even like just a third of an American cup. Would be my advice. It's gonna be tasty. It's gonna be tasty though. I can tell that much. Also, let's yeah, we'll take some of the rice out. It's definitely too much. Try and leave the liquid behind. It's gonna be tasty rice though. Oh damn, rice. All right, it's about half it, I guess. And I'll just put a bit of water in there. You're supposed to have cold water anyway. And then we bring it back to the heat. And tea bags just open up if you've never done that before. Over the chicken, blown away by the fan. They're just folded up. Actually, little. Just tear them open like that, like so. And I would guesstimate that that is about a tablespoon of dried mint. So that's going to go in my butter to heat through. Mmm. Okay. Okay. Look how much rice I took out of there. Crazy. Anyway. Good. And now we're going to gently incorporate this in. Oh yeah, okay. I see the logic here. This is making sense now. This is making sense now. But yeah, it's just too much rice, guys. So a European coffee cup, not an American measuring cup. Lesson learned. And we're just going to bring this to the boil. Not more. Put that egg through. Okay, I'm just watching it because I don't want it to stick or anything. There we go. Okay. And we are boiling. And we are done. Literally just to a simmer there, not really a full boil. And my chicken back in. I mean, I'm reserving judgment here. I am reserving judgment. Where's the pepper? Où est le pepper? Have I left it on the table? It is not on the table. Where is the pepper? I cannot see the pepper. What? What is happening to it now? Ah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh. Let's warm that butter through a bit more. This is the end, my friend, the end. This is the end, my friend, the end. Dun, 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 dun. This is the end. You can get a good presentation there. And all right, here we go. This is very white. Yes, it's yogurt and rice. Here, let's have a little bit of mint in there. Hard to tell because I took a little bit of that chicken water out with the rice. Bit more salt. There it is. Mix the mint in. Mix the mint and the butter in. Perfect. Good. It's good actually. So I messed up on the rice quantity. If you are cooking along, it's very thick. It's thinner than semolina. It's not quite a rice pudding. I would even go as far as to say, yeah, 1/3 of an American cup. I wouldn't go very much. But then if you look at the picture, it looks quite thick. No, it's minty and buttery and salty. There's enough chicken for this amount. It is kind of creamy porridge like, but the rice is overcooked, which I think it should be. It's good, guys. It's really good. The mint sets it off really well, actually. It's very simple. Peasant food, right? What do you got? Some chicken, some yogurt, some rice, mint and butter. It's perfect. Really good. I'm not joking. I would say if I didn't like it. I actually quite like this. I'm not going to put it up there in the tens, but hard to say. Mint is the hero of the dish. Really makes a difference. It's really quite surprising. I failed soup on stream. Which one was a fail? Remind me. Ah, no, I finished it. I'm not even thinking twice about it. I mean, I am hungry, but oh, accidentally purple. No, nah, the minestrone is very good. All right. We're going to song and then we're going to go. We didn't wash it, we washed it, we didn't chop, and we chucked it in. We made some soup today. Washed it and chopped it and chucked it in. We made some soup today. Went off to Kosovo, had some yogurt soup. It was a little peculiar to my mind, but it was a treat. 'Cause we washed it and chopped it and chucked it in. Oh, we made some soup today. Washed it and chopped it and chucked it in. We made some soup today. It was white and chunky. No veggies were chopped here. Just some chicken, rice and yogurt and some mint to play. We're gonna chop it, wash it, and chuck it in. Oh, we made some soup today. Chop it and wash it in. We made some soup today. Oop, and a burp came. What is next? I believe, of all things, Belarus. Minsk. But I will tell you, because I'm sweating over here. Whose idea was it cooking in 38 degrees? Yeah, I believe so. And we can also, I can tell you what's coming after that, if you want. Do you want to know the next three? Do you want to know the next three? Should we do the next three? I do not know what soup we're doing already, but I really just need to. What? Did you say something else, Sally? It's okay. So we got, or maybe I'm misinterpreting that. So we got, whew, where do we get to? Pristina, yeah, Minsk, and then Skopje. So we're going north, and we're going south again. We're going back to the Balkans to Montenegro, and then we're going north again to Riga, and then Sofia. Yes. It is not common to have AC in the households in the Czech Republic. No, because we have very long winters, so you're more likely to look for good heating. Having a momentary week or two heat wave. Suck it up! Suck it up! My time is nigh. It is nigh. It's coming. So we'll get that up as soon as. I don't know when that's going to happen next week because I've got some travel plans. So I might even, I might even be cooking from England, of all places, because I'm going to go some visiting. Yeah, I know it's going to be very similar. So we have to find something a little bit alternative, maybe another summer soup, something cool. But anyway, no, not work. Fun times. Can we raid Mumsman's chat? Sure. We did not make borscht yet, but no, this is controversial. You can't just make borscht. Whose borscht are you making? I know, back to the roots, Alison. All right. Raid coming. / raid. Logan. 5. Run. Are we ready? Big love out there. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and see you soon. Tuesday, potentially with Cramster again. Look out. We might make jam. That's my plan. Making jam. Maybe we make jam. More heat in the kitchen. Bye. Oh, hang on. Not bye yet because it takes a while, doesn't it? All right, it's been sent. 20. We're raiding. You're raiding up. Raiding. 6, 5, 4, 3,